welcome back to School of Dragons. We have gotten around to the time where we need to talk to Volca. We have the Cinch Tail and we have progressed fairly well in these quests, and now we have to talk to Volca. And this expansion pack is called Return to Dragon Island, in case you were in doubt. Let's talk to Volca and see. You mean that Harold Fogbeard is desecrating the remains of the Red Death for money? That despicable man! I hope that he reaps every ill fate he sows. I used to say that Vikings can never change, but you and the rest of Berg have convinced me that they can always set things right in the end. Things like this make me wonder if my original thought was right. Yeah, I agree on that one. And this Cinch Tail leveled up. Great job. We cannot let this vile man desecrate the bones of the Red Death. Dragon bones aren't commodities to be sold, used, and discarded like any trinket. We need to study them so that we can understand more about dragons. Come with me, Silver. Alright, I'll go with you. Oh, okay. Check it. Let's go with my youth. Okay, I'm gonna get off my dragon. Oh, she's running so cute. Look at that. Ding, 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 ding. I don't have fond memories of Dragon Island. You know, losing a leg tends to leave an impression on a guy. But we need to get back there right now, and stop Harold. Of course, things are never easy for us. We have a slight problem. Got a map? That's a copy of the map I've been working on for years. I've been charting out the island around Berg, and with Tula's help. In order for maps to be helpful, they need to have everything scaled down by the same factor. Sorry about that. This ensures that locations in this distance correspond to the physical world. We also use symbols to represent certain features such as landmarks, locations, and dragon habitats in the area. We can then figure out what those symbols mean by looking at the legend? The section of the bottom right of the map. Open the map in your backpack, and I'll show you what I mean. Here comes the map. In the backpack. Let's look at it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's very nice. This is the map. Okay. This is Hobble Grand Island again. Why are you showing me Hobble Grand Island? Did you notice that the map has vertical lines? They're an imaginary set of lines that cross each other across the world that helps us find places. The longitude lines run north-south and latitude lines run east-west. When these lines are placed on a map, they create a grid of squares that can be used to identify the exact location of islands. So we know that Dragon Island is northwest of Berg and the school, but because of the fog, we won't be able to see far enough to know that we're going the right way. We'll need a different way to get there. My father used a landmark called HELHEIM'S Gate to sail to Dragon Island. Tulis has been there dozens of times. Hey, maybe he'll help us to send the dragon to Dragon Island, like he did when the Red Death was there. Click on him. Wow, I'm just destroying those words, man. Tulis. Alright, Tulis will teleport us there. Tulis doesn't seem to be drawn to Dragon Island. You should fly around and look for clues that lead you there. So this is HELHEIM'S Gate. Wow, do you know what Helheim is? In Old Norse mythology, Helheim was hell. It was a place you went where you died if you were not a warrior. The warriors would go to Valhalla, and the women and the ill and people that couldn't fight in wars, it would go to Helheim. And it's not necessarily a bad place compared to Valhalla, it was just more dull. Like, it was basically like this place where there was just dusk and darkness. Where in Valhalla there would be feasts and battles and such, because in old Viking tradition and belief, you were not a true Viking if you did not fight and die on the battlefield. So that's how that works. Pretty cool to think about. And why am I flying in circles? The path, like, that's a ship. How is a ship a path? This shipwreck looks more recent than the others. Perhaps there are Vikings inside that needs to be rescued, or things that could help you on your search for Dragon Island. There's a map. There's another map. These findings could be useful. You should return to Berg and show your discoveries to Hiccup. But why would I do that? This place is cool. Like, let's see. Fascinating. These looks like navigational charts for the waters around Dragon Island. I have a few theories to test on this rock, and I know it's going to come in handy. It looks like your trip was a success after all. Thank you. No, I don't need battle event. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Talk to Hiccup again.
Moment to talk?
Let's take a closer look at the map you recovered from the shipwreck. This type of map is called a nautical chart, because it plots out the location of tides, currents, and obstacles in the area. Every ship needs one so that it doesn't hit a hazard and sink. Click on the nautical chart in your backpack. Nautical chart. Go away, battle event. So this is what we found, this one. There's nothing. Oh, there it is. Okay, I get what you're seeing, all the lines and stuff. Okay. Does that help us? These guys must have been really trying to find the source of Harold's magic dragon bones. They plotted out the shipwrecks on the way to the island. It's a good start, but it won't help anyone get to Dragon Island safely. They were trying to solve the same problem as us. How do we get to Dragon Island? It was a good idea, but they crashed on the way. Don't worry, the fact that their solution didn't work doesn't bode ill for us. There are always multiple ways to approach a problem. We can learn the lessons from this failure and try something else. I gave you my map of Dragon Island earlier. Let's click on it in your backpack and take another look. But your map was weird. I didn't like your map. It's Hobgoblin Island, I don't understand. Is it the lines I'm supposed to see? I guess. They look sort of similar, huh? These maps are really useful when we have landmarks or when we use the stars to know where we are by latitude and longitude. But because of the fog, we need more information. I will go to work right away on putting the location of these shipwrecks from the navigation charts onto my map. In the meantime, I need more information. No one here has the passion for map making like I do, but maps are so useful that I'm sure there are more floating around. Can you find them? You should ask the fishermen and travelers first. Then you'll see what they use to navigate the waters. See if Mulch can help. Mulch. Alright, we'll go to Mulch. Let's go, Russell. Huge ass dragon. It's very, very cute. You're actually okay. Your tail is nice. He should be down here, right? Yeah, he should. Or be careful if you decide to sail out to Dragon Island. The winds and tornadoes and water currents that volcano are fast and treacherous. One inattention movement at the helm and boom! Your ship gets smashed against one of the hundreds of sea stacks. The dragon could suffer the same fate if you're not careful. I have a map of the ocean currents and shipwrecks in the area. I read it and call out all directions to Bucket so that we can avoid the obstacles. Pay attention to this map and you might just make it through. Mulch's map. Open Mulch's map in the backpack. I'll show you. That's a map. Wow, okay. That makes somewhat sense, I guess. Yes, okay. I recommend you have a word with Bucket about this map. And now my dragon is invincible too. Like, this is annoying. Why did I get invincible? This looks ridiculous. Like, I can fly on my own. I can fly on my own. Ooh. Alright. Let's talk to Bucket. Oh, I know all about Dragon Island. Molly and I don't go there often, but they have some really good salmon spots. Whenever we get to a new great fishing area, I'll mark it down on the map. You can have it. Oh, where did I leave my map? I thought I left it out here. For Bucket's map. God damn, this guy is useless. It's right here. I'll take that, thank you very much. That's it. You should look at it. Check a Bucket's map. Alright. So Bucket has the location to... Oh, very nice. So that is Salmon. And we have... That's Berg. And then we have Helheim's Gate. I think. And we have Dragon Island. You should give the maps to Hiccup. Okay. We will go get the map to Hiccup. And my dragon is back and no longer invincible. Very good. Yes, take it all, Hiccup. Okay, this looks great. The information on the maps don't mean much on its own, but I think we can use all of them together to get us to Dragon Island. Give me a few minutes to see what I can do to put it all in one map. I need some time to merge these maps together to let you get started on the other half of the equation, the compass. It's a tool that we use to know which direction we're going at all times. You see, the Earth is like a giant magnet that generates a magic field at all times from the top to the Earth, on top of the Earth. The magnetic North Pole, all other magnet points toward that field, including a magnet inside any compass. My throat is getting destroyed from the archaeologist's voice, I swear. I can show you how that works, but first we'll need to make it. We'll need a case for the compass and a magnet lodestone. Will you talk to Fish Legs and me like about the glass? I think I saw them into the Great Hall. Go into the Great Hall. Alright, yes, we'll go there. What? Okay, there is some serious glitches in this game now. It's quite terrifying. Hey Silver, I'm so excited. I plan to spend the day teaching dragons how to march in parade formations. Don't you think that will look perfect for celebrations on Berg? If you need glass, then you came to the right place. As luck would have it, I just finished feeding Meatlock. The sandstone is her second favorite treat. Click on her, and she'll make you some glass. Okay, that's kind of creepy. But yeah. Good girl, who's the best grunkle in all Berg? You are. Wow, thank you. You barfed off some glass for me. I think you spotted Gobber by his smithy. You should talk to him about the lodestone. Alright, Gobber. Let's talk to Gobber. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there.
Get over here.
If it's not one thing, it's the other. Where are you, Grump? I swear, you lazy sack of bones. I'm going to send you away. I need my dragon to keep my furnace going, and he decided to go off to nap somewhere. That adorable little lump. I have Hiccup's lodestone ready to go, but I just haven't had the time to whittle it down to size. Can you do it? Use your axe to chop it down to the size you need. Okay. I'll chop them. Looks a bit violent. You should meet with Hiccup in the wilderness with the items he wanted. Wilderness? Why wilderness of all places? I mean, why? Hello. Are you sure you want to get one dose and one glass on your back? Yes, I'm sure. This is perfect. One map to Dragon Island. I'm pretty proud of what we've accomplished here. This map has the sea stacks, the shipwrecks, the currents, and the fishing zone that surrounds Dragon Island. We have all the information we need to get through that thick fog. Open your backpack and click on the map of Dragon Island to take a look at it. Alright, I will look at more maps. I'll look at all the maps. So it's there? Yes? Possibly, I think, yes.
Thanks, pal.
We can use the landmarks from the map to orient ourselves and know exactly where we are.
Next lesson.
I can show you how the compass works. Click on the ball of water on the lake. Ball of water on the lake. That's cute. You made a little water compass. Wow.
That's interesting.
You see, the needle is pointing at true north at all times, no matter which way we're facing. We can use that to know which direction we're traveling. If the needle is pointing right, we know that we're traveling west. If the needle is pointing left, we know that we are traveling east. We can check the map against any recognizable landmarks in our path. Alright, thank you. You need to learn how to use the compass in a safe place before we head to the open sea. We wouldn't want you to get lost in the fog, right? I know I'm going to regret this, but I let the twins prepare a training course for you. Talk to Rafnat at Berg to get started. Great twins, wonderful. Oh, he's tired. Poor guy. His eye is closed here. He's a weird dragon, that's weird. Well, Berg, here we go. Okay, my game crashed again, but we are ready to pick up again with the twins. Could you not, Russell? You're setting poor Rafnat on fire. If you want scavenger hunts and tricks, you've come to the right place. Praise Loki! Let the official hidden nut hunt extravaganza begin. If you follow all our instructions, you can reach the hidden prize. You'll definitely like it. Click on your compass to bring it up, because you won't have quest error to help you out at this time. The first step is to go southwest from here to meet a simple friend. Southwest. Okay, that's cool. Something tells me we're going to meet Bucket. Yes. Okay, that's cool, the compass thing, because it moves. I stood here and waited just like Ruffin and Tuffin asked me to do. Am I doing it right? Yes, you're doing it right. Good, good. But that was just the beginning. You caught in my diabolical spiderweb of scavenger hunts. You won't escape the madness until you're begging for mercy or you get bored. Both are equally likely, I think. Next step, fly northwest from Bucket to find a baseful sea stag. Go. Northwest. Here. Alright, got it. Cool, got this. This dragon is pretty cool. It gets cooler each time I look at it because it flies very well. That's sheep. Wow. Love sheep. Get it? Baseful sea stag? It's a sheepish sea stag. Puns. Not cool. Now fly, my minion. Fly directly east to find a dragon lover. East. Find a dragon lover. Sounds so wrong. Over here. Is this Astrid? It looks like spawn fly. Oh, it's a armor wing and it's fish legs. Oops, Silver. I didn't expect you to come by until a bit later. I'm sorry, I have this armor ring with me right now. Did your compass get jumbled up and pointed in which direction? It's because armor wings are magnetic. They generate a small magnetic field around them, and because it's closer than the one emitted by the planet, the compass points towards it instead. You need to move away from interfering spots for your compass to point true north. Now that won't do at all. If you can't rely on your compass, how will you finish my scavenger hunt? You just have to avoid magnetic spots and go southeast to find a special marker. Alright, I'll go away from this one. Southeast. This way.
Okay, my recording died, but basically what you missed was that we traveled through Helheim's Gate and we ended up here at Dragon Island. It's my webcam that's faulty. I gotta fix it. I gotta find a new program because it's happening so many times. It's extremely frustrating for me and not so much for you because you don't know what you're missing, but it was some content that you missed right there. But we arrived here at the Dragon Island. We're gonna go look at the Red Death because we have to find the source for the smoke. And we just look at that skeleton. That's absolutely incredible that they included the Red Death in this game. Just look at that. Just the size of it.
Alright, so we're gonna continue to explore the Dragon Island, but we're gonna do that in the next episode because I'm all out of time for this one. It is kind of a major cliffhanger. This looks so cool. I'm so excited to be back here at Dragon Island, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. So thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So long, Dragon Raiders!